Right, good afternoon. This last couple of weeks has been bedlam. I've done hardly any crafting, but now, right, we're on it. Oh, I don't know where the time goes. Okay, Jelly Junkadori. I forgot about those. See, going my little thing, and I forgot about them. Yeah, we did the cold lamination, didn't we? And they are tags for in the book at some point. Right, okay. I'm contemplating that on the front cover. We'll see. It's something I made ages ago. It's who is it? X-Cut do sticky backed cork, and I die cut it and I laid it up, and it's on fabric, obviously. Yeah, I might think about that for the front cover, but I'm not going to do that until the actual book is finished, because will you crease, thank you. I don't know how fat it's going to be. I mean, it's proper chunky now. So anyway, I watched the latest video from Robyn from last Saturday, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I am so lost. I don't really know whether what we're supposed to be doing. I did kind of fathom that she had done 4 further pages, but she's been doing this Cabinet of Curiosity thing, and I just couldn't quite work out how it all was supposed to go together. Yeah, I was well lost. So anyway, I thought, do you know what? I want to work in this. I've got some interesting, well, I think interesting anyway, bits of paper. I got these new, they were ever so cheap, pearlescent watercolours. Let me show you. Hang on. These were £2. I don't know how much paint's in them, to be fair. There's quite a bit, you know, quite a bit of paint. Anyway, they're really nice pearlescent paints, as you can see. Yeah, and they did 3 different sets, so I had to get all 3. And they also came with a water brush. So yeah, they were, as I say, they were individual. They £2, £2.20. They were not expensive. So anyway, I thought I would play with let's put those there for a minute, the colours. So I did it on a piece of like a what's it called, parchment, well no, it's not parchment paper, I don't know, anyway, paper. But yeah, can you, I don't know, I'm hoping you're getting the, aren't they good? They were so cheap, it was ridiculous. So yeah, so I've got things like this, and then on here I did the same on the Chinese rice paper, and I just sort of puddled it, as you can probably tell. I don't know if you're picking up the pearlescent or not. So I've got those sort of 2 bits to play with. And the last time I did some gel printing, I used one of my giant bird pages, you know, my big bird book, to lift the design off the gel plate, and it left behind this, which I picked up on tissue paper. And let me just see what you can see. If you can see can you see literally all the words, all the writing. Fantastic, isn't it? Let me just see what you saw with this. Yeah, you see the pearlescent? Now I'm stood up, yeah, there you go. Alright, yep, so I've got those 3, and then I've got a piece of baking parchment, which I used Distress Inks, the oxides, yeah, oxide Distress Inks on. And this was a piece of tissue paper, and I put a stencil on it, and I used gel matte medium, a thicker one, and stencil through it and let it dry. And look at what it, look, can you see the texture? Isn't that amazing? So we might chuck a bit of ink on that. Yeah, and I just thought, you know, I'm just going to do my own thing, because like I said, I'm very confused about what we're actually supposed to be doing. So you lucky little people get the lovely Lovely chance to watch me doing it all. Oh dear, who knows? It can only go wrong. Right, one, two, three. Where are you from? Oh, there. Okay. Okay, well maybe we will, because that is definitely there. Okay, we'll play around with it anyway. Right, so stop procrastinating and get on with it. You sit up there. So I hope you've all been well anyway. Yeah, yeah, it's been chaos, absolute chaos. My daughter's wedding is next weekend, and it's been things like, it's pretty pathetic excuse. I've been a lot of extra, well, working really, really long hours anyway, and I've been so tired that I just haven't felt like doing anything. And then we had my daughter's hen do, which was only an evening, but it was kind of like the whole prep the day and getting everything ready. Oh, you know. And so next weekend it's the actual wedding, because she was panicking earlier because, as you probably know, our queen has passed away, and she said, "Oh, that's it. My wedding's going to get cancelled because we're not going to be able to have the village hall." Because I said, "No, they won't make you cancel your wedding because the queen's died." Well, I hope not. Anyway, so I said to her, "No," and I think it's after that anyway. So yeah, but yeah, she went into full-on panic mode. So oh, I might use some of this, which Susan, I think you gave me this, didn't you? Yeah, so yeah, it's just you know, at the end of the day it's life, you know, and sometimes it does take over, and it just gets as simple as that, really. Right, come on, concentrate. Right, I'm going to put that under there. I have a piece of that under there. It's been so long since I've done any crafting, you know, proper messing around with paper type crafting. I can't remember what to do. That tore really badly. See, I quite like that there. It's going to cover all of that up. So yeah, I just yeah, it's been one of those couple of weeks. And then of course I did the cooking videos, didn't I? If you've been watching those, they've been a laugh, haven't they? Oh dear. I don't know what angle I had the camera on, but boy did I look like a lump. Ugh. I'm not that fat. I like to think it was the camera angle. Oh, maybe I am that fat. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Right, come on, concentrate. You are faffing and you are not doing anything except faff. So let's dig out some of these. Look at that. I love that. That needs to go on something really bright though, doesn't it? These are so pretty. I don't want to use too many because, you know, got to save it for best. I'm not going to be able to use any of those. They're too nice. Right. They're not quite what I'm after. I don't think that might work actually. Just need something that will cover up that piece that I've obviously wrapped around there. Oh, that could work. Right, okay. I've just had my daughter pop round because I said to her, oh, honestly, so much stuff was under my bed storing. So I said to her, can you do me a favour, pop round? I can't do heights. I get really bad, or I've got really bad vertigo. I suffer from it all the time, and sometimes I'm all right, and then other times it's like, no, I've only got to get like an inch off the floor and my head is absolutely spinning. So I said to her, can you do me a favour and come round and jump up in the loft for me, or get up in the loft and put a load of stuff up there. So bless her, she came round. So glad I had children. So helpful putting stuff in the loft anyway. And yeah, so she just jumped up there, you know. Oh dear, my head was spinning just watching her. Oh, I hate vertigo. I don't know if you ever had it. It's just, oh, it's almost just debilitating. It debilitates me. Oh dear, terrible. I like that side, I think. Yeah, I'm not good with heights. I never have been good with heights, but it has been really bad actually, because and it's been for a while. Not last year, year before. I went on a fairground ride with my with Eleanor, my granddaughter, and it was one of those that sort of spins you round and round like a big teacup, you know, the ones. And anyway, it was. I thought, oh yeah, this is, you know, this is easy. This. Clean forgetting about my vertigo. I had to get the bloke to stop. I was literally, the world was upside down for me. Oh, it was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. And he's like, "You all right?" And I went, "No, I'm really not. You're gonna have to stop the ride." And Eleanor thought it was hilarious, and I said, "Yeah, yeah, Nanny's really not feeling very well, darling." So yeah, I was well popular with everybody else at the ride, you can imagine. But I just, no, I said I can't. I said I am literally about to throw up. So yeah, he had to stop it, and I had to get off. And she was quite happy to stay on there on her own anyway. So, oh dear. So glad I did Florida in my 30s. I'd never be able to do it now. All the rides and that. It would I'd be proper ill. I'm sure I would. Okay. Right, that's on. Pop you there. Okay, we've got a little gap up there. Need something to make it zing. It's a bit boring at the moment, isn't it? Let's yeah, if you've ever suffered with it, you'll know exactly what I mean. I think it's all linked to my ears. When my ears, I get a lot of ear infections. I don't know why. I just do. Even my doctor's like, "But why?" And I went, "I don't know. I really don't know." I mean, I constantly, well, I say constantly, I was told to stop cleaning my ears so much because, you know, they said you need to leave some, believe it or not, you need to leave a bit of wax in there for, I don't know really, I don't know why. Anyway, so I stopped cleaning them quite as well as I was doing. Ooh, that was pretty nice. Yeah, and that did help a bit, but yeah, it's still bad. And I'm really losing my hearing as well, so it just sucks getting old, doesn't it, really, quite frankly. So they do say if your parent is a smoker when they were pregnant with you, that can be it, and my mum was. So, because you end up with like a glue ear type thing, so could be a bit of that. Whatever. It could be hereditary. My dad's got really bad hearing, so let's not all blame me mother. Me poor old mother. Be interesting if that sticks, that actually, with it being what's it called, non-stick silicone stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. Brown, I've got a piece here. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, this stuff, bacon parchment, that's the word. That's what I'm struggling with. So yeah, as I say, I'm so lost with Robyn's stuff at the moment that I'm just going to do this. as we've already said. I need to find my, where's my, I say it's been so long since I've been in this box of tricks. So where's all my, oh there they are. Yeah, I need to do some sewing after this as well to keep up with Roxy Creations, Rachel. Might be quite nice there actually. Right, let's see if we can carefully, let's tear it that way first. Yes, and then the week after my daughter's wedding, I am, because they're going off on honeymoon, so I get to look after the giant Husky Doberman dog, which I've introduced you to before, the lovely Hades. He's quite well behaved for me, to be honest, which really annoys my daughter. He's a pretty good boy. So, I think sometimes dogs almost get like a sixth sense that they know that, you know, he knows he can't pull me that hard, because, well, basically I'll just go over, but because he is a big old boy. You gonna tear? Thank you. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I've booked the week off work. I said, you know, I can't cope with working and looking after him, so yeah, so I shall be staying at their house. But he's quite good for a big dog. He doesn't look for a lot of walks. He's quite odd. I think the husky in him, they're one of those dogs that are quite, I don't know, how do I explain it? I was going to say frugal with their energy, if you know what I mean. And I think he is, you know, I think that's part of him. He's quite happy. He just does his hour walk in the morning, apparently. And I mean, we took him down the river today because said to my daughter, he needs to start knowing that, you know, it's, you can't pull nanny sort of thing, you know. So so I walked with her down the river, and he really behaved himself. He was very good. But after that, that was it. He just sort of mooched off. He goes and lays on their bed, I'll be honest with you. So she's like, yeah, we can't have decent sheets and that. I said, well, no, dear, that's part of living with a dog. They are like that sometimes. Now, what are you, a tissue paper? I wonder if I put a bit of gel matte medium on there, if that will disappear a bit. I'll do it at the end, reminds me. Because if I do it now, it'll be wet. So, let's remind myself where this goes. Yeah, so that goes in there. Okay, right, I like that. Yeah, so as I say, Robyn had just been sort of putting down papers that she'd made marks on and things like that, because she's brought out a new range of stamps and things, foam rubber stamps. So I thought, yeah, do you know, I think I'm just going to go rogue, and here we are. No, I like that on there. Yes, so next week, no, not next week, week after, we should have loads of time to do loads of videos together, because I still haven't finished that butterfly thing that I was doing for that company out in China. I need to get that finished, and yeah, just do some crafting. And we can do it together. I feel that's a fairly good match, or would that one be better? Yeah, I like that one. I love those colours. That's the golden paints. Oh, they are to die for. see how much I spend at the West Point show, and I might treat myself to a new lot. But as I can sometimes be very naughty at the West Point show, which I think, not next week, a week after, if I go, well, I am going, I will see if I can get some video for you. It just gets so crowded that I guess I could just get sound. Just trying to think what I'm trying to say. I could just get images, that's the word. Yeah, and just put music over the top, because scarily I have found I can do a little bit of editing. So with any luck, videos might actually be interesting and sped up a bit. Who knows? Right, you there. Bit down the sides. If I put that right over there and have it more that way. Okay. I think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Got my brother staying with me next weekend for the wedding. And my dad, where's the bin gone? There it is. My dad is, he's going to camp at Exeter Racecourse. So I think my brother's going to have to go and pick him up, because my daughter wants me at the place where she is getting changed, obviously. So it's nice. Yeah, my middle daughter, she said, "What are you doing with your hair, Mum?" I was just going to wash it, really, you know. And she said, "Oh, for goodness sake, Mother." I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, "Since when have I been girly, though?" It's going to be upside down, but that's fine. So anyway, she's just sent me a picture, because I'm borrowing a Mother of the Bride outfit from one of my colleagues. She said, "I've got it, why don't you use it?" And I went, "Yeah, okay, thank you." Because I just don't wear posh clothes. I really just don't. And you know, yes, I can go and spend like £200 on a beautiful outfit and I'll never ever wear it again. So anyway, I was discussing that with her a couple of months ago, and she said, "Well, I've got this," showed me the photos, and I went, "Perfect." She said, "Do you want to borrow it?" I was like, "Yes, please." So great. So hopefully it'll fit. We are roughly the same size, so hopefully it will. Anyway, yeah, so she said, she's just messaged me. She went, "Right, I've got these to go in your hair." I was like, "Right." So they're like little blue diamante hair clip things. She'll make it look lovely, because she is training to be a hairdresser alongside everything else that she's doing. Okay, I've just destroyed my book and I can't remove it that way. What the heck's happened here? Right, okay. Do you just need to open? No? Oh, no, that was the middle. Yeah, right. Okay. The heck? Is that right? Oh, for goodness sake. See, that's too much talking. And not enough. I think that was right. Because we're beyond the middle, of course. Right, we're here. Right. So that's right. Oh. Is that right? Yeah. Oh dear. That was a bit stressful. So yes, as I was saying, she's bought these lovely yeah, little blue diamante flower things, because I've got a lot of hair. So she's like, "Oh, we'll put those in, and I'll do this and I'll do that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you just do whatever you fancy doing, dear. I am not fussed. Because, again, my colleague, she said, I've got the fascinator that goes with it. And I think my blank expression told her that I didn't have a clue what she was on about. She went, you've got to wear a hat. It's your daughter's wedding. And I went, I don't think I've ever, apart from a woolly bobble hat, I have never worn a hat in my life. So she's like, oh, yeah, I think they despair over me sometimes, but do you know what? I'm there to annoy them, and I do it very well. I just, yeah, I'm just not fancy. I'd rather sit like I am today in my shorts and t-shirt. You can just see that text through there. I'm glad I put that in there. Yeah, I'd rather sit in my shorts and t-shirt and just not have to worry about anything spilling on my clothes, because I don't care about them. They are really scruffy. But that's me. Just the way I roll. Right. You are getting ridiculous to work with. Right, stay still. Right, okay. There. Right. I need something. Oh, I didn't use that. Put a bit of that down there, actually. If I cut a slither. Ooh, that could look quite nice, couldn't it? Yes, indeed it could, Susan. Pretty good. Oh, why does this always happen? Right, shift over. So yes, I should be all floofed up for the wedding. Oh, God. My trouble is I'll just be like, yeah, I think I'm going to go home now. My jeans and t-shirt are crying out for me. I say my family do despair. But you can't change who you are and who you've always been. And if you do change, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, quite frankly. Because why change when you're happy in your own skin, which is me? Kind of want that. Oh, I never thought of that, did I? Right. Okay, we have to do right across there. Make that 3 pages this time then. Okay, so might put another bit of that on there. Yeah, I was quite amazed when I pulled that off the gel plate. It's like, ooh, never done that before. I am going to try doing the image pulling that you see people do with laser copies. I think that'll be quite interesting. So much I want to do. So hopefully when I'm off that week, I'll get time to do a load. As I say, he ain't a fussy dog, bless him. So I can just... Oh, that was the other thing I did actually last week. I was dog sitting because a friend of my daughter's, this will blow your mind, booked a camping holiday and didn't check if they took dogs. No, they didn't. So of course they couldn't rebook somewhere else. So yeah, and she actually stayed here. The cat was just... Honestly, she was almost suicidal. She stopped eating, which, if you know my cat, is really weird and very, very rare. Yeah, she stopped eating. She hated the dog, but the dog lived with a cat, you see, and of course she thought she was a lovely little dog, and she was like, oh yeah, the cat, yeah, great, let's play, doing the play bow thing, you know, like dogs do. Mackerel was like, big style. This poor dog was like, oh, you're not like my cat then. So yeah, she absolutely despised it. She hated it being here. But it was only, luckily it was only 4 days, but I think she might have eaten a few biscuits and that was it, which for mackerel is like, you know, talk about a diet. Yeah. So I think I said to her, if I've got to do it again, I think I'll have to come and stay at your house, because, and I definitely wouldn't have the big boy Hades here, because he's got a real strong prey drive, and he'd kill her. He would eat her. So we won't be doing that. Yeah, and he's such a big dog, she wouldn't stand a chance, bless her. So that's fine, they'll never meet. Don't worry. We don't get on very well, me and my cat, but I'm very protective of her. I like her sometimes. Apart from this morning, fed her, she threw it all up. Great. Then I like her not so much. I've no idea what I'm trying to achieve here. I just want to get these really pretty papers down. No idea how long I've been going. This could be a long one, so brace yourselves. Yeah, those pearlescent paints. When I bought them, I thought, oh, do you know what? £2 each, they're going to be absolutely rubbish, aren't they? But yeah, they're not. They're really, really good. Where'd that other bit go? You see it? Ah, no good hiding. No good hiding, you know. I think I might put it there actually, and then it can wrap round there, and that'll look alright on there. Right, righto. Cool. I like it. I just wanted to get those weird and wonderful papers down before they became lost. So, this was fascinating. The texture paste, the way it crumpled that was just. See, I don't know if that'll glue down. I might keep that. I love that page. It's a photocopy of one of my gel prints, actually. I need to put something on here, don't I? It's a little bit boring. Might just do these 3 actually, and then I'll feel at least that I've done something then, sort of, you know, done a bit to it, but otherwise. It needs something else there. Let's have a look what else we got. Bit of the old scripty stuff, I was thinking. Or we could have a leaf. Could have a leaf on there actually. That might look quite nice there. Tissue paper. Did tidy this all up. I don't know why I bothered. Maybe. There's too many circles, isn't it? But you know. So I'm just looking through, got the ones where I did the scribbles on, which I'm not very good at. Oh, actually, oh, those might look really good there. And maybe up there as well. Oh, we could do 3. Oh, that might look quite cool actually. 3 circles in a row, maybe one down there. What do you reckon? Wish I'd have thought that first. I could have moved that down a bit, but it's okay. We can cope with that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get the gel matte medium on this, and hoping the tissue paper. This is tissue paper. It feels like tissue paper. Hopefully that will disappear a bit then. Gel for me, thank you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to tell you about. What else have I been up to? We didn't go to the car boot because, you know, got enough stuff. Well, they might go tomorrow, I don't know, because it's Saturday today, so. So we can put that one there because that's kind of got a flat edge. That one there, and that one there, and then one of these down the bottom here. I think that could look quite nice. Got a really solid one there actually. Let's have you out. Oh, come on, fingers and thumbs. It's still really hot here in the UK. I mean, it's, what's it, it's only September the 10th, but it's literally t-shirts and shorts weather still. So, but we had a bucket load of rain, thank goodness, down here anyway, because the farmers were all starting to get quite worried actually, because, you know, they were, well, I think meat is going to go up a lot this year because they've not been able to feed them. They've had to use some of their winter store for feeding the cows and that, because there's just been no grass. It was like dried up. Well, I suppose it's hay, isn't it? But you know what I mean. So yeah, get ready for the meat rises in whenever. So, I hope you enjoyed the cooking ones if you've been watching those. I was a bit nervous about doing it, I'll be honest with you, because I am not you know, some sort of major experimental cook with spices and all sorts of things. I'm not very, probably not very inspirational, but you know, it was just, I thought, just simple, yes, just simple food and lots of it. And if I can feed myself for 2 months for, what was it, £68 or something, I think that's pretty good. So anyway, it's done now. You've seen most of it. There's a couple that I cook and don't freeze, like carbonara and things like that, because I like that done fresh. But otherwise, why are you so sticky? Okay. Okay, I like that. That looks like a medal. So we need something on here, don't we? Excuse me. Put a sheet of plastic there. Sorry, just wangled the phone. That's quite sticky, so I'm just going to stick that there. Will you fit on there? Yeah, you will, won't you? That could be quite good, actually. I might be really fussy. Let's see if I can tear it around it a bit. So sticky. Do I like the straight edge or not? Can't decide. Let's take it off. Yes. My poor daughter, she's so stressed with this wedding because they've had to cancel it twice or postpone it because of COVID. So she said, it's been 4 years, Mum. I went, yeah, I know, love. It's just been forever because they'd planned it for 2020. And yeah. And then they replanned it, and then we got locked down again, and she was just beside herself. And she said, "Right, we're just literally not going to book anything now until we know this you know, the COVID is, for want of a better word, done and dusted, you know." So yeah, so hence it's next week. They're just so desperate. It's like, we just want to be married, you know. Which is great. I mean, I'm really, you know, I always thought kids of today, they didn't really want the marriage thing, but they are, I wouldn't say desperate, but they really want to be married. They're not planning to have any children or anything, which is some people's drive, you know, to get married. But because, you know, nowadays it's, you know, it's not thought anything of if you're not married. So whereas in my day, gosh, get off. Yeah, I was so determined that my girls were going to grow up an awful lot more freer than I was. So determined. And they did. What I'm going to do is, nearly finished. Right up at those paints. Make some space here. Absolutely boiling. I had to shut the window though, because it looked like it was going to rain, and I thought if it starts raining while I'm doing this, I'll have to jump up. Right, well, you're the only greens, so that's fine. Water brush. think I stamped with archival. Well, I hope I did, because otherwise it will start running in a minute. Just want that to hopefully look a little less plonked on the page, like it was. My daughter's gone to a dog show this afternoon. She said, "Do you want to come?" And I went, "No, I really can't. I've got so much to catch up on." I said, "My subscribers will think that I've left the country or something." So, anyway, after having had a dog for a couple of days in the house, it's kind of cured me of wanting one at the moment. Nothing wrong with the dog, she was lovely, but yeah, you soon get out of the say the habit, but you know, the getting up, getting out, getting them walked. You know, I've had dogs all of my life, and you know, even when I had the kids, I still used to get up at 6 in the morning, get them walked before I went to work, and all that kind of stuff, and then come home, got the kids up. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's an age thing as well. So I've convinced myself that age is to blame for everything. Just not me getting lazy. It's age. Yes, that's what it is. Oh, I don't know. Comes to us all, doesn't it? Better. It's quite wet, but that's laser copied, so it should be fine. Sorry, I've gone completely probably off screen there. Right, I'm going to make that do. God, it's nice to get back and do a bit of crafting. That really was nice. Thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed that too. I shall give you a close-up. I think I will really put on some gel matte medium, because I'm hoping that the tissue, let me just show you up close and then you'll see what I mean. Oh, lost my slipper. Yeah, I'm hoping the tissue will disappear then. But yeah, there we are. So quite like that actually. Glad I did all those gold circles now. And those pearlescents. I mean, really, for £2? Amazing. It just doesn't want to behave itself now. So that's the medal page. Medal. See, gold medal, well done. But yeah, you can really see that the words come through. I was amazed when that came off. So yeah, and there's the leaf that we just done. I'm hoping that looks like it belongs there now a bit more. And then yeah, that I might do something with it, I don't know. But as I say, I'm a little bit confused by what the heck we're supposed to actually be doing at the moment. So I just thought, well, do your own thing then, Susan. So that's exactly what I did. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we're back to normal now. See you on the next one. Bye.